everybody. So this is a quick tutorial on how to install Linux and LibreOffice on a Chromebook. Now, the first thing you want to do is go down here to the options menu right here, and then we want to hit the cog, and we want to find Linux beta. This is a beta program, but it's Linux, so it's really well developed. And it works pretty well on the Chromebook. I was actually pretty impressed. This was actually the big thing for me that made me think, oh, maybe Chromebooks aren't so bad. So you're going to click turn on. It's going to have you do this setup routine. You'll hit next. It'll ask you to create a username. Yeah, give it 2 gigabytes of space. That's plenty. Or apparently 5 gigabytes of space. And honestly, 5 is a lot. Yeah, we'll leave it at 5. 5's fine. And you can always uninstall it later. And then hit install, and it'll go through an install routine. I'm going to pause the video, and when it comes back, I will we'll pick it up, because this takes a few minutes. It finishes. We don't need this settings menu open anymore, so we can close it. And you'll be greeted with this terminal. It'll automatically open. If it doesn't, you can always go down to the search menu and type terminal, and it'll pop up. And this is the operator. So you're going to want to type a couple of commands, and don't necessarily worry about what it all means. Just type it in. Sudo, which gives you super user access, allows you to install things. apt, which is the advanced package tool, and then update. All that'll do is it'll update whole package repositories and make sure that the LibreOffice package is the most recent one in apt. If you don't install Office, but it won't really work well, so I have updated packages. 41 packages can be upgraded. We can do that later. To do that, you just type in sudo apt upgrade, and then it'll upgrade all those packages. What we want is sudo apt install LibreOffice. Enter. It's going to go through. It's going to say, oh, I need all of these packages, and then it's going to say this is going to take let's see how many, 872 megabytes of space. Press Y and hit enter, and it will start the installation process. So basically what this is Chrome OS and Android are both built on a Linux kernel, which is an operating system that was developed originally back in like the 70s and 80s. And it's gone through a lot of revisions, and it's a really robust operating system, but it's very different from Windows. Partly because it's really small and really compact and very secure, which is cool. But it also gives you this cool way of installing software using a package tool like apt. It makes things really simple. And I can just type in a command. I don't have to go to a website. I don't have to do anything except open my terminal and tell it to install a package, and then it'll do it. And here goes. It's installing. And the update thing, where we're in sudo apt update, if you don't do that, this install will fail. it happened to me, and I had to re-record this video. So this might take a little while. I'm going to pause while it finishes, and you don't have to worry about what any of the stuff that's displaying says, but I'm going to just... All you need to do with the Linux terminal, we can actually close this. You can just type the command exit or hit the X up here. That's it. It took about like 4-ish minutes to finish, and there was a lot of text scrolling, and you can safely ignore it. So we'll exit from the terminal, but now check it out. In our search, we now have, using my finger to scroll, we can look down and we can find all of our LibreOffice apps down here. So base is the one we want to use for our database section. Now, it takes a little bit for the base app to load, but once it does, it works just fine. It works exactly the way it does on PC and any other computer, so it's actually loading a lot faster this time. Yeah, so once it loads, you can verify that it's going to work, and if you get to the screen, you're good to go, and that's it. So yeah, that's all for this tutorial, and we'll see you in class.